Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, to the world away. We now got issue 94 of D. Agostini's Build Your Own R2-D2. Now this, peeps, is a really quick issue. As you can see, we've got a little microcontroller in there, some little tabs and loads of screws. And once again, I've put a picture of all the screws up here and I've tried to distinguish between them all. But I'm sure that we're going to be playing the favourite game of Guess the Screw again. Let's just show you what we've got to do. As you can see, there's all the parts that we've got in this issue. But to be honest with you, it's going to be so quick. We're just putting two clips on the back of the microcontroller and then slotting it into the back of the R2. So this will be like under 3 minutes, I reckon. Okay, right, well, let's get cracking. This is the microcontroller, quite a little big thing this is. Let's just show you how big, if you haven't got this already. You're looking around about 11 centimetres by about 9.5 centimetres. Massive thing this is, but look at that. Let's show you on this camera here. Already have all our plugs plugged into it and stuff like that. As you can see, you've got labels on that as well. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting these little tabs on the controller, and they need to go in a certain way. Basically, if you look at these tabs, you've got an opening at one side. They want all the tabs to go to the right hand side of this. So we're going to have one going in there like that, and one going in there just like that, all pointing the same way. These are going to be held in by the 2.3, is it, times 6mm self-tapping screws. So the old faithful, as I call them. So get these screwed in. That's the first one. Once again, I am absolutely loving these screwdrivers. You know what? If I had these at the start of the build, I'm sure they would have made my life a lot easier. But there you go. Whoops. Pick that one up. So yeah, we've got two of these clips in. Now I've had to move so many of these cameras around because I did mention in the last video that R2 is getting so big now that the cameras that I mounted to the wall, if you've been watching my live stream, why I've mounted them to the wall, don't go up any further now. So I'm still using one of the cameras I got up there. I've still got my close-up camera, and now I'm using my mobile phone on a tripod to get that lined up as well. So there we go. But once that's completed, it should look just like that. And then importantly, if you look on the back there, do you see these little two tabs here? We're going to be putting these into the R2. So let's bring the R2 unit up. And hopefully all the cameras can see that. Yeah, pretty much. Hoping the very top camera can. And this is going to be slotting in. Slotting? It's going to be slotting in this way round. And it's going to be going onto these two holes here and here. And we're just going to push down. So once we push this in, it's just going to line up with the holes. Whoops, probably best to put it in the other way actually. That's it. Line up with the holes in there. And then we're just going to push it down like that. As you can see, that is locked in. That's it. That's all there is to do in the issue. One thing to note, once before I finish this, is remember we put, let's turn this round, screws in this side here. Can you see that? We put those two screws in there in the last issue. I have noticed that there is a hole to put two screws in this side here and here as well. I don't think the instructions have asked us to do that though, so I don't know if we're meant to do that. I am tempted to put some screws in there anyway. I can always take them out afterwards, just to give a little bit more rigidity. That's a funny old word. To make it more sturdy, just that little L-shaped clamp there. But there we go, that's all there is to do it. In the next issue, we're actually starting to do some of the mechanics for the dome so it can swivel around, head bearings and stuff like that. That'll be coming in issue 95, and guess what? That's coming tomorrow. Hope you like that video. Take care.